Now let's configure the workflow to route to the finance department. We'll use a role. When you signed up for a free trial, frevvo created a role called finance and assigned it to a user, Sue. As before, you can manage roles in frevvo or integrate with external systems like Active Directory. Let's see how to route to the finance role. Edit the form as before to switch the finance approval section to use a digital signature. This time, in the Security tab, we'll choose Wet Signature. Remove the rule which is no longer valid, save the form, and return to the workflow. Click the Finance step to bring up the Properties panel for this step. Switch to the Assignment tab and remove the email assignment. In the Assign to Roles box, start typing Finance and select the Finance role from the list of roles that appears below. Now the workflow will route to that role. When you route to a role, all users in your account who are part of that role will be notified, and any one of them can process the workflow. Modify the notification email and other messages as desired. This time, let's also set up an email notification when the manager approves the request. We'll send an email to the original requesting employee using a template. Remember that the form contains a field called email, which was auto-populated with the requesting employee's email address. Set up the subject and message body as desired, and click Submit to save your changes. We'll also configure some workflow properties. Click the cog icon in the menu bar at the top to bring up the Workflow Properties panel. It has numerous configurable options. They're detailed in the documentation. Click on the Workflow Actions tab. We'll configure a message to be displayed when the workflow completes. Feel free to enter any message you wish. Note that you can use templates to dynamically change the message, as explained before. Click on the Document Actions tab and choose the Send Email option. Use the email address template to dynamically route to the original requester, as explained earlier. Set up the subject and message body as desired. Select PDF from the snapshot pick list. Run the workflow, fill in the form as before, and sign it, and route to the manager, Jerry. Log in as Jerry and process the PO from your task list. When Jerry signs the form and clicks Send to Finance, the workflow will now route to the finance role. In addition, an email notification has been sent to the original requester as configured earlier. Log out and log in as the user Sue. Click the play button to process this PO from Sue's task list. Fill in the finance approval section and click the Sign this section button to digitally sign. This time, since we set it to wet signature, the signature box appears and you can sign using your mouse, trackpad, or touchscreen device. The signature image appears at the bottom along with today's date. As before, the section is now locked so the fields can no longer be modified. Finish the workflow. See that a copy of the completed PO was sent to the original requester. The email has the PDF snapshot attached to it.